So we started in the early 1900s as a grassroots effort, and over the last couple years, we have partnered with Nothing But Nets. And the first question we always get asked is, why Nothing But Nets? And one goal that me and my team have this year is for the question to be, why not Nothing But Nets?
Several years ago, I sat outside a family hut in a remote rural village after a soccer match, and I heard a mom share her story of losing her 15-month-old son named Alex to the bite of a mosquito that carried a parasite that caused her son to quickly die from malaria because they couldn't afford to purchase enough bed nets for each of their children and their family. That team of men's soccer players from Cornerstone University was moved to action when they heard Alex's story in person. They came home from Africa knowing that they needed to do something to help end malaria.
We are told to choose an elective on a specific issue, and I chose to learn about malaria. During this elective, I first learned about Nothing But Nets and received little note cards to pass out for donations to provide bed nets. I was inspired to bring Nothing But Nets back to my community and research everything I could about Nothing But Nets and malaria. I prepared a display of all I had learned and set it up at my temple, passing out cards and helping to educate people on the crisis of malaria.
Recently, I had the pleasure of meeting with 3 members of Congress from Colorado to discuss the Nothing But Nets campaign. This was only several months after I almost died. But I felt so moved by the campaign and the impact that malaria has on children in particular that my heart was on fire and I had to be involved.